Hi everyone, it's Acorn. Thank you for joining me for today's craft video. Today we're going to be making a remembrance wreath from poppies and leaves.
Lead on, because we're more than kids. Lead on, and we know where we're going.
So this week's habit and quality is choose your response and respect. When we're respectful, we treat others the way we want to be treated and we appreciate each other's differences. When we choose our response, you know that you are responsible for you and you stop and think and choose your own actions. Let's get into the craft. For this craft, you're going to need a paper plate, some scissors, some string, red and green construction paper, some black construction paper, an assortment of markers and pens, and some glue. The first thing you want to do is grab your paper plate and we're going to cut around this bit. So that's fine, this is going to be like the base of our wreath at the end. Drawn the outline of poppies. They're quite, they're not perfect maybe, but when I cut them out I can make them neater. So if you just do that lots of times, and now I'm going to cut them out. So here are all the poppies I've cut out in all different sizes and shapes. I'm just going to use the green construction paper to make some leaves, just to add a bit of colour to the wreath, but that's optional. You can really decide if you want to do it or not. But I'm just going to trace some leaves and then put them on. So kind of like that shape will do, or maybe different shapes and sizes to go around the poppy. So I have made all of my leaves now. And now it's time to put the middle part of the poppy onto it. So if you've got black construction paper, you can just make circles with the black construction paper and put them in the middle of the poppies here. But if not, you can always just use a black marker and put a circle in the middle too. So once you've made your black circles and you've stuck them onto the poppies, or if you've just coloured them in with marker, that's fine. It's time to get placing them around the edge of the wreath. So you can layer them in any kind of way you like, as long as you've done enough poppies to fill all the white gaps, that's fine. So you just need to glue around the edge here and stick on the poppies. So as you can see, I've stuck my poppies all around the edge and I've added in some leaves just to add some colour. And it does need to dry, but the last thing that you need to do is get some string so that you can hang it on something. So if you get your string and just cut a length of it, probably it doesn't need to be too much because you're only hanging it onto something. Then you've got your string, and if you loop it round like that, and then these ends, two loose ends need to be taped on. And there you go, there's your wreath. You can hang it up somewhere. Thank you for joining me for today's craft video. It's really important that you clear up after yourself. As the habit and quality is choose your response, it's important that you are responsible for you and you clear up the mess that you've made during this craft video. And it's also important that you're respectful of everyone else that lives in your household. You don't want a family member or someone that lives with you to be the one clearing up the mess you made, because really it's you that's responsible for the mess you made, and you also want to be respectful to everyone else. So if you'd like to bring your wreath that you've made to your next Zoom video, all the leaders would love to see what you've done. If you leave it to dry, like I haven't yet, but once you leave it to dry, it will look even better. And yeah, we'll see you all in our next program. Morelands kids, we out.